Hey Sagittarius, welcome back everyone. Thanks for joining me here. I hope you're doing fabulous, guys. Let's go, Sagittarius. I've been getting a lot of downloads. Lots of them. It's just like I'm half wore out by the time I even wake up. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on for Sag? What does Sag need to know? Sagittarius. Ooh, the king. Someone who thought they had control is a reversal of fortune. Things not working out. Things going against them. The sword is in reverse. Something is being shattered. What's going on? The miser. Stubbornness. Inflexibility. Sagittarius. This person thought you were a pushover, Sagittarius. They did. They thought you were a pushover. They thought you were vulnerable. They thought that somehow they could win. This is like winning. I'm gonna win. I'm not giving. I'm inflexible. I'm not gonna give. I'm not. They thought, Sag, that they could dominate you, that they thought you were vulnerable, Sag. Like, and it's okay to be vulnerable. I mean, let's face it. But they figured this is game playing. This person figured that they were going to win. Win, that they could... You were so vulnerable, Sagittarius, that they could easily... that they could be stubborn, that they could be inflexible, that they didn't need to be vulnerable, they didn't want to be vulnerable, but that turns out to be their downfall. They may have tried to cause you a downfall, Sagittarius. Thinking, you're vulnerable, that they could dominate you, that they could win. It's like that someone felt that they... I don't know, somebody may have tried to take you down, Sagittarius. Relationships. You didn't realize, your blessings, your good luck. Sag, you put all your cards, you laid all your cards on the table. Divine timing is here twice. Timing. Great match. Influence. You could be doing public speaking, social videos, hello, or interviews with your voice, and your opinions are important. You could be finding out that something beautiful is been illuminated. Something that was hidden is coming up to light now. You can find out about new jobs, new opportunities, and new options. Someone is going to lend you a helping hand, Sagittarius. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You're discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. You could be an influencer, Sagittarius. Education. You may need to take a class or do some research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Success is here. The path that you're on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps you take along the way. You are on track, Sagittarius. So you may need to grin and bear it and to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. So you're going to have to grin and bear it on something, Sagittarius. You are definitely, you could have found yourself in a position at a job. You just had to like make nice until you get a better opportunity. You know what I mean? Okay, the miser is here. So it's like someone was being cheap with you, Sag. Like not wanting to be vulnerable, thinking you were vulnerable, that they could get away with something here, Sagittarius. Sag. And quite often that's about relationships. Let's see. Let's go, Sag. Well, somebody's getting a rude awakening here, and it is a King of Wands. See this person, although they're an action taker, I mean, King of Wands is somebody who will take action. But it's like this person didn't want to flex. They didn't want to be flexible. They're getting a rude awakening here. Sag, you're getting justice. You are... This is growth. This is expansion. New opportunities. Fairness, balance, balance. Everything is in balance. Everything is in check here. You're on the right track, Sagittarius. So now we have this King of Wands who's looking at a tower. What's going on, Sag? What's with the King of Wands here? Something to do with work. So, Sag, you've got all this stability. You're working hard here, Sag. You've got stability. This is working independently. This could be an entrepreneur. You could be a messenger. You could be an influencer. This person wasn't budging. Nope. 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 No, I'm not being vulnerable. I'm not going to be vulnerable. No, no, no. I am not. I'm not. I am not being open to love. This is someone, I told you, win at all costs. Stubborn. Not budging. Not. I don't know. What's going on here with the Hermit? Not interested. Showing no interest. Bored. Not budging. Refusing. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not open to this. I'm not going to be vulnerable. I'm not going to apologize. They may be having a problem at work. This person, they're not willing to budge. This is someone who's like, win at all costs. A need to be right. If I'm not right, I'm not interested. If I can't be right, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. This is actually could be grinning and bearing something. What's going on? This could be to do with a boss, or this could be to do with teaching. This could be to do with learning, not willing to learn, not willing to be flexible. This is a miser. This is somebody who's like unwilling to learn, unwilling to, refusing to learn, refusing. I'm not going to be open. I'm not open to any suggestions here. This is, I'm not open to no suggestions. I refuse. If I can't be right, if I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. They're a right fighter. And if they're not, people don't kiss their ass. They're not interested. Told you. They thought they were right. They're stubborn, inflexible. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. They could have gotten into, like, stubborn. I'm telling you. Unwilling to learn, unwilling to be flexible, unwilling. They could have had a problem on their job. This is like, this could be with a third party, being overwhelmed, unwilling to learn, not willing. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. That is their downfall. Their stubbornness, their unwillingness to learn new things. This person could have got fired from their job. Or the people on their job have made it really hard for this person. Or if they're in a relationship with a third party, it's my way or the highway. I am not flexible. I am not willing to learn new things. I am not willing. It's their downfall. Sag is open here. Sag is open to learning. Sag is open to, if there's something I need to know, I'm going to learn it. Like, these are opportunities. This is stability. This person, you could have ran off a million ideas to this person and they would find something wrong with each and every one of it. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. I am right at all costs. I don't care. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. I'm not apologizing. I'm not willing to learn. I don't care. I'm not willing. I'm inflexible. Yet there's supposed to be an action taker. Like, but they don't want to learn. But they got to learn the hard way, Spirit's saying. They got to learn the hard way. They are facing right now some kind of tower. They could be in trouble with the boss. Or they're having trouble with a boss at work. Or they're having trouble with this third party. They are a right fighter. Stubborn. Maybe they're partying. Maybe they're drinking. Maybe they just... they're getting taught a lesson. And this person right now, they refuse to learn. They get right defensive. And they're looking at a tower right now. And it could be to do with work, having trouble with the bosses. The boss might say, look, grin and bear it. People may have told this person, just grin and bear it. Put up with it. You know what I mean? Grin and bear it. Or maybe this person is grinning and bearing whatever situation that they got going on. They could be saving face. Because they don't want to admit they're wrong. But it is their downfall. That is what's causing them their downfall. The unwillingness to say you're sorry when you need to say you're sorry. Make change. My way or the highway. This is a defeatist attitude. You don't like it, grin and bear it. You know what I mean? You don't like it, grin and bear it. The hell? This could be, there might be leaving a situation. Or you did. This is karma. Holy crap, look at you go. Jeez, Sagittarius. You are manifesting money here. And they're jealous. Because they needed to be right. You are manifesting finances here. You could be really good at, like, I told you they're a miser. Cheap ass, unwilling. Mm-mm. That is a miser. Someone who is cheap. Cheap with their money, cheap with their time, cheap with their energy, cheap with everything. Cheap, 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 cheap. That's greed, man. Greed. Greed and envy. Spirit saying their karma is to watch you materialize wealth and fortune here. You're in manifestation mode. You're focused in on your coin right now. You're focused on building a life where you can safely retire and be happy in retirement. This is an entrepreneur. This is someone very stable, very grounded. And they're watching you manifest this. Well, well. You're stepping up in the world, Sagittarius, and you are manifesting this. You know, this person was inflexible. This is a person, even though, say they're at a job, they'll bitch and complain. They're miserable as hell. But they won't make a change. They won't learn a new, they're unwilling to learn anything else. They're just grin and bear it. They're miserable. Absolutely miserable. I think this person is miserable on the job, and I think that they're miserable with whoever they're with. They could be trying to save face at work, save face with people they know, their friends, something like that. What the hell? My way or the highway is their downfall. Look, you could have a spiritual career. You could be public speaking. You could be an influencer. You could be a teacher. You could be a mentor. You could be a guru, a guide. But they were inflexible. It's like, no way. Sagittarius isn't right. Sagittarius is wrong. I'm right. You're also a leader, but you take action. This person is also an action taker. Supposed to be, but they're too frickin' stubborn. They're too stubborn and unwilling to admit when they're wrong. They need to be right at everything They're really cheap when it comes to apologies. I don't even know if they know how to apologize. They're heavily burdened with this third party, but they're saving face. They need to be right. See, my decision was right. See, I made a good choice. See, and telling everybody, but they're fucking miserable. And I think that they're having problem on the job. They're holding on to some kind of, they might be losing their job. And in the relationship where they're at, they're having a problem. That's the truth. Huh. Well, well. Having problems with this other lover. I think that this other lover is had the bun with them. I do. They're exhausted. There could be a lot of this person they're going through it. But it's like, I think that this, whoever they're with, I don't know. It's going to end painfully. So much negativity. Melodrama. This is like, it's could be ending. It's this other lover or your person who is making the decision to end that relationship. Too much immaturity, too much goofing off or fooling around. You reap what you sow. Timing. Now, see? Now they want to apologize to the star. This person's saving face somehow. They could be cheating. They could be... See? Comes around, goes around. Sagittarius, they could be doing... This is sabotage. Okay, it is. Ooh. Okay, too much drinking. This other lover is saying they're getting mad at this person for their drinking. They could be hiding alcohol, you know, pretending that they don't have an alcohol problem or something. I don't have an alcohol problem. I don't have no alcohol problem. They could be sneaking booze. Getting up late at night, you know, sneaking alcohol or something. I don't know. This person's been self-medicating here. I'm not arrogant. I'm not selfish. Someone is leaving. It's their ego, man. This person's always like, the grass will be greener somewhere else. You know, I don't know. It's their ego, man. I'm telling you. Somebody could be I don't know what the past is doing here. Well, it's because there's they're arguing. This person could be drinking and driving. Somebody could have got a DUI. Gotta pay some major fine or ticket. That's law enforcement. They could have been speeding, drinking and driving, getting caught. This person's having shithouse luck. That's what they're having. So this other energy that they're with, it could be a Queen of Sword energy. They've had the biscuit with this person. They've had enough. It's drinking and driving. They could have got a DUI. Somebody could have... They're fed up. It's like this person refuses to change. And the third party might be fed up with them. I think that whatever bad characteristics, say for example, that this person had with you, if they were drinking when they were with you, this karmic told them stop drinking. And they don't like it. They could have got hauled over by an authority figure like the police for drinking and driving. This could be having to pay a fine or losing their job if they're a driver. They could be losing their job due to drinking and driving charges. They could lose their license. So that's what it's saying here. It's like their money is going out to, like, I don't know. They're embarrassed and they're regretting something. They're trying to save face. They could have got fired. And they're rowing. This person, they could have said, "Oh, I only had one drink," or and when they drank 7. You know what I mean? They're arguing about this person's drinking. They're arguing about this person spending their money. All their money is going into themselves. They're being a miser. They're being cheap. They're like, they look spiff. They make sure they look good, but I don't even think they can do that now. They may have been fired from their job. They're trying to save face. They're embarrassed. But someone's calling their ass out on their drinking, and somebody's calling them out. They're saying, they're arguing and fighting. "Oh, I only had 1. No, we had 7. Minimum." You're always spending money on yourself. You're spending money on... They're arguing about money. They may have been fired from their job under the influence. They're under judgment. And it's this karmic who's judging them. This could be drugs or alcohol. It's a relationship. They're hurt. Somebody's calling their ass out on their addiction. They might even have told this person they need to go to rehab. They ain't gonna like it because they're always right. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Well, you do now. I think for a long time this karmic was putting up with their BS, but even the karmic is not putting up with their BS. Their stubbornness is their downfall, and that's what's causing their downfall. Their stubbornness is what caused your relationship to fail, and their stubbornness is what's causing that relationship to fail. This person has a problem. Now, I'm not gonna just put all the blame on the karmic here. Your person got some issues they need to deal with. They're not lily white or innocent here, guys. So if you had a problem with this person and they had these kind of issues, I think they're doing it even more. They're drinking more, they're under some kind of influence, and they're embarrassed about it. They did not, if they had a breathalyzer, they did not pass it. They could have failed a drug test. They could have failed an alcohol test. They could have lost their driver's license. And if their mode of getting around or their job involves driving, they're not going to be able to. Or that's what they're fighting and arguing about. A reversal in fortune. They're having shithouse luck is what they're having right now, but it needs to happen. Spirit is saying it is karma. It needs to happen. And this person might be trying to get back into your good graces, Sagittarius. They thought that somebody would just grin and bear it. Somebody would just grin and bear it, but they're not. That's currently what's going on. Take care, Sach.